Welcome back everyone to my channel, where we embark on a journey to discover the secrets to living a more meaningful, healthier, and happier life. If in our previous video, we pulled back the curtain on the unexpected impacts of excessive phone use on both our physical and mental well-being, today, we're not just going to identify the problem, but we're going to equip ourselves with 5 incredibly effective strategies, tried and tested by countless individuals worldwide, to help you gradually detox from your smartphone. Liberate yourself from that glass cage we sometimes unknowingly build around ourselves, and truly take command of your life. Perhaps you're feeling, "Oh, detoxing from my phone sounds incredibly difficult," or "I use my phone for work, for family. How can I possibly detox?" Don't worry at all. We're going to approach this topic gently, step by step, with concrete, easy-to-implement methods that fit the busy lifestyles of young adults and middle-aged individuals in the US. We won't be offering any generic advice. Instead, we'll dive deep into the very essence of the issue, understanding the underlying reasons why we become so attached to our phones. And from there, we'll offer the most effective antidotes. According to a recent study by the Pew Research Center, roughly 85% of American adults own a smartphone, and a staggering 97% of those aged 18 to 29 are among them. That's an astonishing number, highlighting just how ubiquitous these devices are in our lives. However, that same study also revealed that nearly 50% of users feel they use their phone too much, and are actively looking for ways to cut down their usage. Do you find yourself in that group? If so, then you've absolutely come to the right place. Together, we're going to unlock 5 golden keys that will open the door to freedom from the phone's grip, helping you regain focus, boost your work productivity, cultivate real-life relationships, improve your sleep, and most importantly, rediscover inner peace. Let's begin this transformative journey together, shall we? Method 1. Identifying the culprit and establishing your safe zones. The very first step, and arguably the most crucial one in your phone detox journey, is to clearly identify the culprit that's been stealing your time and attention. And then, to establish safe zones to protect yourself from its allure. 1. Monitor and assess your phone usage habits. Specific action. Make use of the built-in screen time tracking features on your phone, screen time on iOS, digital well-being on Android, or third-party applications like app usage. Stay focused to objectively record the amount of time you spend on each app, the number of times you unlock your phone, and the frequency of your notifications. Dedicate about a week to gather this data, much like scientists collect evidence for a study. Why this is important? As the old saying goes, know yourself and your enemy, and you will never be defeated. Understanding your current phone usage habits is the initial step to pinpointing where the problem lies. You might be surprised to find yourself spending hours each day on apps you thought you only used for a little while. For instance, a young office worker might believe they only scroll through Instagram for about 30 minutes during breaks. But upon checking the actual data, that number could easily jump to an hour and a half or even 2 hours. This highlights the stark difference between subjective perception and objective reality. Concrete example. A middle-aged stay-at-home mother might assume she only uses Facebook to connect with friends and family. But when reviewing her statistics, she realizes she's spent excessive time watching entertaining videos and reading unnecessary news, eating into time meant for her children and household tasks. Advice: make a note of the times of day you use your phone the most. Which apps devour your time? and how you feel when using them. For example, do you feel relaxed, bored, anxious, or satisfied? This will help you identify those small daily addiction triggers and the main culprits. 2. Identify temptation zones and establish safe zones. Specific action. After monitoring your phone usage, it's time to identify the temptation zones in your life. These are the places or times when you easily fall and unconsciously pick up your phone. For instance, it could be when you're sitting watching TV in the evening, when you're waiting at the bus stop, when you're lying in bed before sleep, or even during meals. Once you've identified these temptation zones, then establish safe zones, which are the places or times where you actively isolate yourself from your phone. Why this is important? Just like avoiding places with junk food if you're trying to lose weight, creating safe zones helps minimize your exposure to the addictive substance that is your phone. This is especially crucial for forming new habits. Behavioral studies show that changing your environment can powerfully impact behavioral change. Concrete example: bedroom as a safe zone. Leave your phone outside the bedroom when you go to sleep. Use a traditional alarm clock instead of your phone. This helps you avoid harmful blue light that disrupts sleep and eliminates the temptation to check your phone in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning. Dining table as a safe zone. Implement a no phone at the dinner table rule for the whole family. This is a time for everyone to talk, connect, and enjoy a meal together. As the elders say, a full meal is worth a packet of medicine, emphasizing the importance of healthy eating in a joyful atmosphere. Other safe zones: when you're doing work that requires high concentration, put your phone on silent mode or even turn it off completely and place it out of sight. When you're taking a walk in the park, leave your phone at home or in your bag and focus on enjoying the nature around you. Advice: start with 1 or 2 safe zones that are easiest to implement. Then gradually expand. Remember, the goal is to create periods and spaces where you can be completely present and connected with the real world. By clearly identifying the culprit and establishing safe zones for yourself, you've laid a solid foundation for your phone detox journey. Like sowing a good seed, these small actions will gradually bring about significant changes in your life. Method 2. Changing your constant companion and addressing bottlenecks. After identifying the culprit and establishing your safe zones, the next step is to change your frequent companion, meaning the apps you use most, and to address the bottlenecks in your life that lead you to seek out your phone as a temporary solution. 1. Purge apps and optimize your home screen. Specific action: seriously review the list of apps on your phone, asking yourself, is this app truly essential for my work, studies, or life? How long do I use it each day? What real value does it bring me? Be bold and delete apps that you rarely use or feel are addictive to you, especially unnecessary social media apps, mindless games, or online shopping apps that you often scroll just to kill time. Afterward, optimize your home screen, keeping only truly important and useful apps, arranging them logically so you're not overwhelmed by too many icons. Why this is important? Much like decluttering a messy room, purging apps helps minimize distractions and allows you to focus more on what truly matters. A clean and well-organized home screen will encourage more conscious phone use, instead of unlocking and unconsciously tapping familiar icons. Studies in behavioral psychology show that our environment greatly influences our behavior. An organized environment promotes positive behaviors. Concrete example. A university student realized he was spending too much time on TikTok. So he decided to delete the app from his phone and only access TikTok via a web browser on his tablet at specific times of the day. He also reorganized his phone's home screen, putting study and work apps in an easily visible position. Advice: try replacing addictive apps with educational ones or those that offer more practical value, such as language learning apps, e-reader apps, health tracking apps, or task management apps. View your phone as a tool to support your life, not an endless entertainment center. 2. Address the bottlenecks that lead you to your phone. Specific action. Ask yourself, why do I constantly pick up my phone? What am I trying to avoid? What kind of relief am I seeking? It's very likely that excessive phone use is merely a symptom of a deeper issue. It could be boredom, loneliness, work stress, relationship difficulties, or a lack of meaningful activities in your life. Actively address these bottlenecks instead of turning to your phone as a temporary sedative. Why this is important? Just like taking painkillers for an illness without addressing its root cause. Using your phone to escape real-life problems won't provide a lasting solution. In fact, it could even worsen the problem. Psychologists suggest that identifying and resolving the root causes of negative behaviors is key to sustainable change. Concrete example: boredom. If you often pick up your phone because you feel bored, seek out other engaging activities to replace it, such as reading a book, exercising, joining a club, learning a new skill, or dedicating time to personal hobbies. Loneliness. If you feel lonely and turn to social media to connect, actively arrange to meet friends, participate in social activities, or seek out communities with shared interests. Work stress. If you use your phone to escape work pressure, find more effective stress management methods, such as practicing yoga, meditation, listening to relaxing music, or sharing your problems with colleagues or loved ones. Advice: view your phone as a thermometer, measuring the level of discomfort in your life. If you find yourself using it excessively, it might be a sign that you need to address an underlying issue in reality. Be brave and confront these bottlenecks and seek healthier solutions. By purging apps and addressing the bottlenecks in your life, you are creating a more favorable environment for reducing your dependence on your phone. Like weeding your garden, these actions will help the seeds of healthy habits have a better chance to grow strongly. Method 3. Establishing a timetable and new rituals. Now that you've tidied up your external environment, the next step is to establish a reasonable timetable for phone use and build new rituals to replace the habit of unconsciously picking up your phone. 1. Schedule golden phone-free hours and purposeful usage windows. Specific action. Set aside golden phone-free hours throughout your day. These are periods when you completely isolate yourself from your phone. For example, 1 to 2 hours after waking up, during meals, when talking to others, or 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. Simultaneously, schedule purposeful usage windows. These are specific times when you allow yourself to use your phone for specific tasks, such as checking emails, replying to messages, or browse social media for a limited duration. Why this is important? Much like scheduling work and breaks to increase productivity, establishing a phone usage timetable helps you better control your time and avoid getting caught in endless scrolling loops. Having golden phone-free hours gives you time to focus on other more important activities, like self-care, interacting with family and friends, or pursuing personal interests. Time management studies show that planning and allocating time effectively increases efficiency and reduces stress. Concrete example. A young couple agreed that from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. daily would be their family's golden phone-free hours. During this time, they eat dinner together, talk, play games, or read books. After 9 p.m., they might spend a short time checking their phones before bed. Advice: start with short and easy to implement periods. Then gradually increase them. View this timetable as a commitment to yourself, and try to adhere to it strictly. You can use reminder apps or set alarms to help you stick to your schedule. 2. Build new rituals to replace the habit of picking up your phone. Specific action. Identify the times or situations when you typically pick up your phone unconsciously, and actively build new rituals to replace that habit. For example, if you usually grab your phone right after waking up, replace it with drinking a glass of water, doing some light exercises, or reading a few pages of a book. If you typically scroll through your phone while waiting, bring a physical book or a notebook to jot down thoughts or ideas. If you usually look at your phone before bed, replace it with reading a physical book, listening to a relaxing podcast, or practicing breathing exercises. Why this is important? Habits are often formed based on specific cues, and replacing an old habit with a new one requires you to change your response to those cues. By building new rituals, you are creating new neural pathways in your brain, gradually weakening the old pathways associated with excessive phone use. Neuroscientific studies show that repeatedly performing a new action helps it become an automatic habit. Concrete example. A middle-aged man used to have a habit of scrolling through news on his phone right after waking up. He decided to replace it by spending 15 minutes meditating and doing yoga. He placed his phone elsewhere in the bedroom and kept a book and a yoga mat by his bed. After a while, meditating and doing yoga in the morning became a familiar ritual for him, completely replacing his phone habit. Advice: choose new rituals that you genuinely enjoy and find meaningful. This will make it easier to maintain them. Start with simple and easy-to-do rituals. Then gradually add more. Remember, persistence and consistency are key to building lasting new habits. By establishing a reasonable timetable and building new rituals, you are gradually regaining control over your time and attention. Like reprogramming your brain. These actions will help you direct your focus towards what truly matters and brings value to your life. Method 4. Leveraging community power and seeking support. The journey of phone detox isn't always easy. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed and want to give up. This is precisely why leveraging community power and seeking support from those around you is incredibly important. 1. Share your goals and seek companionship. Specific action. Share your phone detox goals with family members, friends, or colleagues. Seek out others who share similar concerns or desires to change their phone usage habits, and form a support group together. You can regularly share your progress, challenges, and mutually encourage and motivate each other. Why this is important? Just as having a gym buddy can provide extra motivation, having companions on your phone detox journey will help you feel less alone and give you added strength to overcome challenges. Sharing your goals with others also creates positive pressure, making you more accountable for what you've committed to. Social psychology studies show that community support plays a significant role in behavioral change. Concrete example. A group of young friends collectively decided to have phone-free gatherings on weekends. During these gatherings, Everyone puts their phones aside and focuses on conversation, playing games, or participating in outdoor activities. They also created an online chat group to share their struggles and successes in reducing phone screen time during the week. Advice: look for online or offline communities with shared interests, where you can share experiences, learn useful tips, and receive empathy from others. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Many people are facing similar challenges. 2. Publicize your commitment and create a reward and punishment system. Specific action: publicize your commitment to reducing phone usage with important people in your life. You can set specific goals, e.g., reduce phone use by 1 hour daily. Have 2 phone-free weekend days. And inform everyone about these goals. Simultaneously, create a reward and punishment system for yourself. For example, if you achieve your goal, treat yourself to a small reward, a relaxing outing, or a favorite activity. Conversely, if you don't meet your goal, set a small punishment, such as having to do extra chores, or missing out on a non-essential entertainment activity. Why this is important: publicizing your commitment creates a social bond, making you feel more responsible for what you've said. The reward and punishment system creates external motivation, helping you maintain discipline and work towards your set goals. Principles of behavioral psychology show that using rewards and punishments can be effective tools for behavioral change. Concrete example: a middle-aged man decided to reduce his social media usage to 30 minutes a day. He informed his wife and children about this, and promised to take the whole family to the movies on the weekend if he kept his commitment for the entire week. Conversely, if he broke the rule more than 3 times in the week, he would have to wash the family cars for a month. Advice: set realistic and measurable goals, and design a reward and punishment system that works for you. The important thing is to strictly adhere to the rules you've set for yourself. By leveraging community power and seeking support, you are creating a positive ecosystem around you, providing you with extra motivation, persistence, and belief in your ability to change. Like planting a tree that needs the care of an entire garden. The phone detox journey will become easier when you have companionship and support from those around you. Method 5. Seeking true joys and slowing down. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, to truly detox from your phone sustainably, you need to seek out true joys in life and learn to slow down. Savoring present moments instead of constantly living in the virtual world of social media. 1. Explore and nurture offline hobbies. Specific action: dedicate time to explore or return to hobbies you once loved but have neglected due to your phone. This could be reading, painting, playing a musical instrument, gardening, cooking, walking in nature, or any activity that makes you feel relaxed, joyful, and immersed in it. Schedule these activities specifically into your week, just as you would schedule work tasks. Why this is important: finding and nurturing offline hobbies provides you with healthy alternative sources of entertainment and relaxation compared to phone use. When you have beloved activities to pursue, you'll feel less bored and be less inclined to reach for your phone to unconsciously kill time. Studies show that engaging in creative and physically active endeavors can help reduce stress, improve mood, and boost mental well-being. Concrete example: a middle-aged mother who used to love painting but had long neglected this hobby due to work and family. After committing to reducing her phone screen time, she started dedicating 30 minutes each day to painting. She felt more at ease mentally, reduced stress, and rediscovered joy in her life. Advice: try various activities to find those hobbies that truly resonate with you. Don't be afraid to try new things. You might discover hidden talents. Remember, the goal is to find true joys in the real world. Those that bring deeper and more lasting satisfaction than virtual likes and comments on social media. 2. Practice slowing down and mindfulness. Specific action: learn to slow down. Pay attention to the small details in life, and fully savor present moments. Practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, or simply paying attention to what you're doing, for example, when you're eating, walking, or talking to someone. You can find mindfulness exercises online or join meditation or yoga classes. Why this is important: slowing down and practicing mindfulness helps you reduce anxiety about the future and regrets about the past, helping you be more present in real life and connect more deeply with those around you. When you learn to appreciate present moments, you'll be less inclined to seek distractions and escape into the virtual world of your phone. Positive psychology research indicates that practicing mindfulness can help reduce stress, increase concentration, improve mood, and enhance overall quality of life. Concrete example: instead of scrolling on your phone while eating, turn off your phone and focus on the flavors, colors, and textures of your meal. Instead of hastily skimming through news online, take a few minutes to truly read and reflect on an article you're interested in. Instead of taking photos of everything around you while traveling, spend time truly looking at and feeling the beauty of the scenery. Advice: start with simple and short mindfulness exercises. Then gradually increase the duration and complexity. Remember, mindfulness isn't about trying to stop thinking, but about learning to observe your thoughts objectively without being carried away by them. As the ancients said, a peaceful mind brings inner peace, signifying that inner tranquility comes from stillness and focus. By seeking true joys and learning to slow down, you are building a solid foundation for a more meaningful and happier life. A life not controlled by notifications and virtual likes, but guided by real values and genuine connections. Like finding yourself again. This journey will help you discover what truly matters in life and live more fully. I hope that these 5 phone detox methods we've explored together will be useful baggage on your path to regaining balance and mastering your life. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires patience, persistence, and self-compassion. If you found this video helpful and valuable, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends and loved ones, those who you think might also need this advice. And now, I'd love to hear your thoughts, experiences, or any questions you have about this topic. Have you ever tried to detox from your phone? What methods worked for you? Or are you facing any challenges on this journey? Please leave a comment below this video. Let's build a community of conscious individuals striving for a better quality of life. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on other exciting and helpful content in the future. We'll have many more fascinating topics to explore together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.